I'm Shane Cowbell, President of Credit Solution Group, and I'm going to show you how to choose the best credit repair service. The first thing is going to be the service itself. You want to make sure that you're choosing somebody who is going to take all levels of service and have a multi-front attack. You got to be careful because there's a lot of companies that are essentially credit repair dispute mills, I call them, because they're sending out mass volumes of letters. In the same letter that they're sending out for you, they send out for thousands of clients, which easily can get these items tagged as frivolous, and the credit bureaus will no longer work on your case. You want to make sure you're working with a service that not only disputes with the credit bureaus, which does have its own level of success, but you want to make sure that you are working with a company that's attacking the problem at the source, and that's going to be going directly to the creditors and credit bureaus. Next thing is going to be the total cost. Now, cost is something that can be confusing and unfortunately alluring to you, the client. There are companies out there that charge small monthly fees. The catch in that is the small monthly fees don't have an end date. So they charge you small monthly fees forever. You know, a lot of these companies have a setup fee of $99 and then monthly payments of $79. That in itself is over $1,000 a year. And I personally have many clients that have come to me after years with these other companies paying these small monthly fees that seem alluring and end up paying, a couple $1,000s for the credit repair itself. But due to a recent study that says that the average consumer saves about $400 with just a 50-point increase to their credit score, that in itself is $4,800. So you're talking over $11,000 the actual total cost of the service would be. So don't let these small monthly payments lure you in, because you want to get results, and you want to get results now. Usually credit repair is something that becomes of concern when a major purchase like an automobile, or maybe you're trying to buy a house or refinance your home. So you want to get that done, and you want to get it done now. And that's the next thing that you want to look at is going to be timeline. The time frame in which you can expect your results, but also you want to have a written guarantee of when these results are going to come in. A lot of these companies that have these small monthly payments also don't have any kind of timeline. And that is written, how that's written is that they don't have any urgency to fix your credit, because once it's fixed, then you stop paying. So that goes against their how slow can we go theory, which ends up just hurting your pocketbook, helping theirs, and it doesn't really do much for your credit score. The next thing is results. Results are huge, because without results, then credit repair is worthless. So you want to make sure you're dealing with a company who actually has tangible, provable results. And the results you want to see are, you're going to want to see actual credit reports. So you want to see the before and after credit reports. You'll be able to see the date that the credit report was pulled, and then you'll be able to see the date on the new report. You can look on our site, and we have actual before and afters, and you can see the true credit score increases. You can look in the upper right hand side of these credit reports and see, some of them are, 30, 35, 40, 45 days, and they're 100, 150, 180 point score increases. So credit reports before and afters, and you also want to see actual responses from the credit bureaus themselves. So you want to see nothing that's typed up neatly or mirrored or masked to look like something that's a report from the credit bureaus or response from the credit bureaus. You want to see real responses from the credit bureaus. And the next thing is actual client testimonials, because it's against the law to fake a testimonial or to make something like that up. So you want to look on my site. We have real 100% testimonials from clients, and you want to see that whoever you're dealing with does have tangible proof in all three facets, not one or two. You want to make sure you see credit reports, you want to make sure you see responses from the credit bureaus, and you definitely want to hear in a client's own words what the service has done for them. And the next thing is the guarantee. What is the guarantee? A guarantee says a lot about a company. You can tell the kind of service or product you're getting usually by looking at the guarantee. A lot of credit repair companies have guarantees that there's a couple different ways. Number one, there's a lot of small print. It's so hard to understand that they write that way so that they can end up just keeping all your money, but they just write that they have a guarantee. Another way is that they have conditional guarantees, which means that you have to stay with the service often for a year before you can even qualify to get a portion of your refund. So you get a portion of your refund after using their service for a year. Again, remember that $400 a month saving, that's $4,800, plus maybe you only get half of your money back, so you get $500. So that's $600 for the service, and then $4,800 for the training, so that's $5,400. That's not much of a guarantee at all. And then there's also the smoke and mirrors guarantee, that we guarantee to increase your FICO score by 50 points, or we'll keep working on your credit report. Well, that's something that's really just too many factors to be played into to give any kind of guarantee on a credit score, or to say that the score is going to be raised by so many points. So I'd watch out for that. The kind of guarantee you want to see is you want to see something that, number one, you never want to pay for credit repair results, credit repair before you get your results. So never pay upfront for your credit repair service. Number two, you want to have something that is results based. Like, what kind of guarantee, what do you guarantee me that you're going to achieve for me on my credit report? And then the third is going to be the timeline. You want to have a deadline on there. So you want to have no risk, which is you don't pay for the service up front. Next, you want to have a guarantee that gives a deadline. And then third, you want it to be results based, so you can be guaranteed that the services are going to be performed and they're going to meet a certain criteria. I'm Shane Cowbell, President of Credit Solution Group.